All right. Hello, Facebook. Hope everybody is doing well on this Wednesday morning. Hey, I wanted to jump on and share with you one of my best tips. I'm going live. I have no idea if anybody will join me this morning. Maybe somebody will. But I am a firm believer that we have done ourselves a huge disservice, especially women, now men as well, but women in particular, in training ourselves, especially as we go into motherhood and work and all those things. We've trained ourselves to multitask. Good morning, Jessica. Hi, I see you. Good. All right, there are some live bodies with me. Maybe shout out in the comments if you are a multitasker. If you are someone who is always doing 3 or 4 things at one time, trying to get all those things done by a deadline. I will admit I was guilty of that for a long time in my life. One, if I'm being really transparent and honest, I think that it made me look so busy and so important in my own little world, right? Like, oh, I'm just so busy. I've got all this stuff going on. So curious if any of you have felt that way. Like, let's be honest here. It kind of, I think it almost was the badge of honor, right? That we're busy, busy mom, busy wife, busy life, all the things. And the truth is, I think all of us have very busy lives. Good morning. Hey, Janelle. Are you a multitasker? You're doing it right now, girl. Well, stick with me and then you go get busy on one thing. Okay, so here's the thing. I truly believe if you can learn how to do what I'm getting ready to tell you about, you're going to change how productive your day is. I truly believe that. Okay. So I don't watch television. I don't, it's never turned on. My kids have been home since March when all this stuff happened. And one day Quincy's like, Mom, do you ever turn the TV on? I'm like, I actually don't know how. I did learn how to turn the TV on over Christmas break because I wanted to watch The Crown and I didn't want to have to keep asking people, hey, will you come show me how to turn this on? So I did learn how to do that. But I do not multitask. I do not let my brain go to more than one thing at a time because I found that when I focus and what I call time block, in my book, I say time block like a crazy person. But when I time block, I get so much more done in my day. So what I learned was that if I would plan out my day, look at it the night before. I do a calendar audit every Sunday night. And then again, each night before I go to bed, I just look over what I have to do the next day. If you know me, you know I have a no cancellation policy. So if it's on my calendar, I do it no matter what, even if I don't want to. But that time blocking has made a huge difference in my world. So I literally time block my devotions. And I'll be honest, I'm a very fluid person. Like, I don't love a rigid schedule. I don't love feeling blocked in. I always say I was never good at the time clock because it made me feel very blocked in. Like I had to be at that job, at that building, from 9 to 5. And I didn't like that. But this is different. This is very much understanding what my priorities are and making them a priority. Scheduling my priorities rather than prioritizing my schedule. Does that make sense? So when I learned to time block and stop multitasking, it literally changed, one, how efficient I was and how effective I was. So this past week, I have had multiple coaching calls. One in particular, she's like, Jessica, I actually have too much time on my hands. Therefore, I feel like I'm getting nothing done. And I'm like, okay, well, let's free yourself of that guilt by time blocking. What do you want to get done? What do you need to get done? Like, what are your priorities? One of her priorities is she really wanted to just sit down and read a book, but she almost felt guilty for just enjoying a novel, not something she was learning, not something that she had to do. And I'm like, no. Let's time block and let's give yourself permission to enjoy an hour in the afternoons when your kids are squared away, your meal prep's already done, the things that are important to you. So if you will learn to time block, so an example would be, for me, I time block my devotions in the morning. I time block from when Carson gets up until I drive her to school, all I do is Carson. This morning we did spelling words as she was eating her breakfast. I packed her lunch. She and I had conversation, got her dressed, got her ready. I time block that during that time. I don't look at my phone. I don't answer the phone. I don't send messages. I don't scroll Facebook. I just do that. And I'm much more effective and efficient when I do that, rather than running around hurried and crazy trying to get her ready in the morning. And then I have a time block from 9 to 11 that I do work. And then from 11 until 1 is kind of my fluff time. It's where I go to lunch with Michael each day. It's where I do just things that I want to do. Like today, I need to make a couple doctor's appointments for one of my kids. So that's what I'll do. But what's crazy is I really find that if I stick to what is in that time block, I get so much more done and so much more efficient in the day. Now, what if I get done early? What do I do at that time? Honestly, sometimes I use that time just to take a deep breath. Yesterday, I decided that I was going to do squats every time that I found myself with a little extra time on my hands. So I did 25 squats after my devotions in the morning before Carson got up. And then I did 25 squats when I got done with my work hours, and I was done and I had a little extra time. And I'm probably going to be miserable today because I haven't done any squats in a very long time. I've done no exercise. So I'm like, why did I choose that to use up my little extra few minutes? But it's because I want to take a deep breath. I want to just not feel like every minute of every day is scheduled, but I want to make sure that my priorities are scheduled. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense to you because, man, it makes so much sense to me and it has helped me tremendously. It has helped me so much. Y'all, I take a white space in my calendar every single day of my life. Every single day. And that white space, I might use it differently. And some days I have an hour of white space and some days I have 20 minutes of white space, but I take a white space in my calendar every single day. And that is a time for me to just recharge. Yesterday, that I had a 27-minute white space because I had a funny little thing happen. But I had 30, but something bled into it. So I had 27 minutes. I set my timer for 27 minutes and I closed my eyes and rested for 27 minutes yesterday. And I had the most efficient and effective day all day yesterday. I even cooked dinner last night, which is very rare for me to cook the entire dinner, and I did. But when I learned to time block, when I learned to put away the multitasking, take off the busy badge, quit looking like a crazy person running all over the place, it was amazing how much more effective and efficient, enjoyable my day became. So I'm going to encourage you, take off the busy badge, stop multitasking, look at your priorities, schedule those. Once you get those done, then the other things will come along. All right, y'all, listen, have a good day. Now, if you're multitasking right now, listening to me and doing something else, that's all right. No, I'm kidding. Get out and think of the things that you truly should be spending your time on and focus on that and let the other things go. You will find that you are better in all your titles, wearing all your hats, if you will focus truly on what is the priorities in your life. All right, y'all, have a good day. We'll chat real soon. Bye-bye.